Hello everybody. Today we'll learn through this video how to learn something new every day in 15 minutes, or less. As children we were encouraged to learn something new every day. We did experiments at school, took part in extracurricular activities, and joined cultural and activist groups during our college years. Then something happened. Adulthood. We went from being curious children to adults dedicated to a 9-to-5 job, which the majority of us find unrewarding, adopting routines that rarely ever change. Benedict Carey, author of the book How We Learn, says that routine limits our brain's ability to learn new skills and knowledge. This is worrisome because learning new things is important for our happiness. So before we dive into how to learn something new each day, let's first understand why learning new things is crucial for happiness. You may have heard that the brain is like a muscle. Just like other muscles, you have to exercise the brain by learning new things. Yes, there is ample research which shows that learning helps build neuron connections and can stave off diseases like Parkinson's. But there is a lot more to learning new things than just making the brain stronger. The act of learning actually makes us happier. Here are some other benefits of learning something new. Learning makes you more interesting to others. You'll always have something to talk about at parties. Can relate to more people. The more you know, the more likely you are to find something in common with others. Empathy also helps bridge gaps in communication. Builds self-esteem. Practice makes perfect, and when we see ourselves mastering new knowledge and skills, we build self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is our own faith that we can succeed at a given task, which closely overlaps with self-esteem and confidence. You'll make more friends. Because of the benefits of learning listed above, you'll find it easier to meet people and make friends. Social interactions are essential for our happiness, so learning really does pay off in the long run. Set's a good example. If you want your kids and loved ones to reap the same benefits of learning, lead by example. Earn more money. Depending on what you learn, you might build both technical or soft skills to advance your career. Find a more rewarding career. It isn't money which motivates us, having a sense of purpose motivates. Learning new skills makes you better rounded so you can more easily find what you love to do. Empowering. Learning gives you the information you need to make better informed decisions in life. You will learn easier and faster. The more you practice learning, the denser the mile in white matter of your brain becomes and the stronger your neural pathways become. Learning fuels creativity. As positive psychology champion Vanessa King says, ideas come from seemingly unrelated things. Learning new things can trigger ideas in other areas. So now that we know why we should be learning something new every day, let's start with how to learn something new right now. Learning can be broken down into short-term and long-term learning. If you don't necessarily want to embark on a big endeavor, such as learning to play an instrument, your brain can still benefit from learning smaller bits of information on a daily basis. Here are some ways to do that. 1. Follow daily infographic. No-brainer, right? Humans process visuals quickly. It takes less than 1/10 of a second for your brain to get a sense of a visual. Absorbing new information using infographics is a quick and easy way to learn. Visual learning not only decreases comprehension time, but sticks around longer in our memories. On daily infographic you can spend 15 minutes per day perusing an infographic on a topic of your choice. 2. Watch TED. TED Talks are famous for bringing a huge amount of topics by innovative thinkers. TED takes learning a step further with engaging video lessons. Topics range from the scientific way to cut a cake to how money laundering works. 3. Follow Curiosity. Curiosity is a website which inspires people to get smarter. They do it by finding the most interesting news on a variety of topics. Just click what topic you are interested in learning about and you'll find fascinating articles and videos. Now here are some ways to learn a skill. Ready to take on a bigger challenge? Learning new skills that require a longer-term commitment can be even more rewarding and stimulating for the brain. Every day, you build on what you learned the day before until you reach a level of mastery. Here are just some ideas of things you can start learning and where to start. View Instructables. Not sure what you want to learn today? Just visit Instructables and view any one of the great DIY tutorials to learn a new skill. Learn a new language with Duolingo. Duolingo is an app which makes it easy to learn a new language thanks to its interactive method and how it breaks down lessons into small chunks. There are dozens of languages to choose from and the app is free to use. Learn coding at Udacity. Udacity is one of the most popular places to learn coding for free. They have videos, quizzes, and instructions so you can earn a nano degree. The courses are made by expert programmers and big companies like Google, so they are definitely relevant to today's job market and tech trends. Build your vocabulary. A large vocabulary is not only impressive, but it allows you to express yourself better. The website vocabulary.com has come up with an adaptive learning game to help you learn more words easily. Master new skills at Udemy. On Udemy, you can find over 55,000 online courses on topics ranging from web development to music training. Many basic level classes are free, but there are paid courses as well. Learn digital marketing with Primer. All small business owners and entrepreneurs need to know digital marketing techniques if they are going to stay relevant. Created by Google, Primer teaches marketing skills and delivers them in digestible 5-minute segments. Take online courses at Coursera. Coursera is one of the best places to find free online courses in higher education on just about any topic. The courses are offered by top universities in the US, helping you to extend your education from the comforts of your own home. Certificates are available for a fee. So now that we know why learning something new every day is important, and we also know how to learn something new each day, comes a question to our mind. Why 15 minutes a day? It doesn't have to be 15 minutes a day that you dedicate to learning something new. It could be 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even as little as 5 minutes per day. What matters is that you dedicate a specific amount of time daily for learning new things. Hold yourself accountable. The reason the time frame unit is so important is because people are more likely to stay motivated and succeed if they break goals into smaller units. So let's implement what you've learned. Using these tools to learn something new every day is a great start. But the reality is that we are already bombarded with information on a daily basis. How much? According to Nicholas Goke, we consume 74.92 gigabytes of data every day. That's enough to fill 9 DVDs with data, or 74 pickup trucks filled with paper. All of the information we consume isn't helping us achieve happiness or well-being in life. Instead, excessive info consumption drains us and fries our brains. Of course, most of this info consumption is done during our brain-killing routines. Simply by breaking routine and making a point to learn new things is going to help you retain and utilize the info better. But, to really reap the life-changing benefits of learning new things, follow this one important tip. Share what you've learned with others. Using what you've learned to grow. It can be on a daily learning blog, or on social media. Or just make a point to tell your spouse what you've learned that day while you eat dinner together. To reinforce your skills, utilizing specific techniques can help you learn faster. These include testing yourself regularly, finding ways to gain practical experience, rewarding yourself, and teaching others. It may be difficult to find all that time, but the simple act of sharing your new knowledge and insight will help it stick and make the benefits of learning even more life-changing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our website to learn something new today.